Slow here, and welcome back to my channel. This week has been a flurry of content development because of all the new and recent tech launches. And in today's video, I'm going to be unboxing and reviewing the iPhone 12 Pro Max, which I just received. Now this is a phone that I've been waiting to get, not because it's new, but because one, it goes back to the classic style of the square edges, and then two, which is by far my main reason, because it's a new premium phone from Apple that comes in a blue and metallic blue color, or as Apple likes to call it, Pacific Blue. Anyways, stay tuned and we'll check out this beautiful new phone and see what it has to offer. Now, similar to the iPhone 12 Pro that I unboxed and reviewed previously, this phone comes in a smaller and thinner packaging compared to the previous year's models. This phone is just a little bit bigger than the Pro and comes in at 6.7 inches, which is slightly bigger than the iPhone 11 Pro Max, which was 6.5 inches. The biggest change to this phone compared to its predecessor is of course the all-new support for 5G, which in my case I'm pleased that my provider T-Mobile doesn't charge extra for. In addition to that, it rocks the all-new A14 Bionic chip from Apple and has an all-new ceramic shield coating that is supposed to be much stronger and more durable than the previous glass coating. Finally, in addition to the new edgy design, or should I say flashback to an older design, it has an all-new LiDAR scanner lens installed as well as other features and improvements such as MagSafe charging. So let's go ahead and quickly unbox this to see what it comes with. So first things first, rather than go pick this up in the store, I had it delivered. And as usual, it comes in discreet packaging. Like most everything else Apple, very minimalist. The phone box itself is secured to the package and it just rips away. It's got your standard plastic wrapping that you just easily pull on the tab on the one side and it just easily peels off. Like the iPhone 12 Pro that I unboxed previously and all other models of the iPhone 12 this year, the box is much thinner, mainly because it doesn't come with the standard wall outlet, which I can't say I'm too happy about, especially when it's something that I paid over $1,000 for. The Pacific Blue color is just breathtaking. I can't tell you how long I've waited for a blue premium phone from Apple. At one time, I even considered switching to Samsung, but it's a difficult move because of our Apple ecosystem, which is why most people don't switch. But you never know. We're starting to have a lot of Samsung stuff as well. As usual, it comes with a Lightning port to USB-C charging cable, which also seems shorter than the standard cable you used to get. I'm going to assume that this is the next thing that Apple will get rid of as we inch closer to wireless charging. It also comes with your SIM removal tool, which they technically could also remove since most phones now come with your number pre-programmed into the phone. It's not likely, but hey, it's Apple. Then you also get your warranty information and an Apple sticker, which is larger than the sticker of other iPhone 12s to match the size of this phone compared to the other models this year. Setting up your phone just keeps getting easier and easier with every new phone. It's just a few swipes and presses, and you have a number of ways you can transfer all your data and settings from your old phone to your new phone. Depending on how much data you have, the transfer is easily done without any kind of interference needed from you. I do hope though that sometime soon in the next few iterations of this phone, we do get Touch ID back. Now, this phone does have a lot more ways to charge, and I do recommend that you buy the extra MagSafe charger just for convenience. And then speaking of battery, this phone also does have the largest battery of any kind of iPhone, but that's just to match its size and power. In total, you can get about 20 hours of usage out of the phone watching videos, about 12 hours streaming videos wirelessly, and about 80 hours streaming audio based on recent bench tests. Now, when it comes to the phone itself, you can get the iPhone 12 Pro Max in 4 different colors. You've got silver, graphite, gold, and my favorite, Pacific Blue. But really, all of the revamped colors with the stainless steel bands just look amazing. The phone comes in 128, 256 and 512 gigabyte variants, and weighs about 8.03 ounces. It's IP68 certified, so that means you can take it down to a depth of about 6 meters, but that's not something that I'm going to test out. Now, I haven't gotten to use the phone extensively, but I am excited and looking forward to seeing what all this phone has to offer and what all the improvements are. Now, on first impression, this phone has some weight on it. It actually feels heavier than my iPhone 11 Pro Max, and it definitely has a more cool feel to it compared to my iPhone 11. And that's probably due to the surgical grade stainless steel that wraps around the phone itself. I like that the Apple logo on this phone is a metallic blue color as well that blends nicely with the matte Pacific blue color on the back side of the phone. On the non-Pro versions, you get a silver Apple logo, which I think is not as nice. This phone is Apple's everything phone and has everything new that Apple has to offer. What sets this phone apart from the other iPhone 12 models, aside from a bigger battery, is the camera system. So as you can see from a side-by-side, the iPhone 12 lenses are much bigger, and that's partly due to needing to house the new hardware underneath, which includes a large sensor, which now has sensor shift stabilization, and the all-new improved 2.5x telephoto lens. Now, I'm not a professional photographer by trade, and when it comes down to details and clarity, I didn't really notice too much of a difference. But then again, I don't really know what to look for. My opinion, though, is that the images are still pretty crystal clear, and I love the video and images that the camera produces on this phone. And as AR becomes more mainstream, I'm excited to see what the LiDAR lens can do and see how the technology will be utilized. Now, when it comes to the 5G speeds, I did notice a slight improvement in how fast the pages loaded. But because 5G technology is still in its infancy, we truly won't be able to maximize the benefits until it evolves further. I also haven't noticed the phone switching from 5G back to LTE 4G to improve battery life. But then again, I really haven't been paying that close attention to it. The screen resolution on the phone is also bigger, but that's primarily because of the bigger screen size and not much more because of the technology behind it. Now, what I did notice was that I did get more watch faces and options when pairing it to my Apple Watch, which was pretty cool. But then again, still not an enhancement because I could have just simply downloaded those. I also noticed when charging that some of my older wireless charging accessories didn't work as well with this new iPhone, and I assume that it's because of the placement of the MagSafe coil. I found that it would stop charging if I placed it on my wireless charging base and ended up having to turn it on its long side in order for it to charge, which means I'll probably need to buy a new wireless charger, which is okay since I was planning to buy the MagSafe charger anyways. So, my first impression of the iPhone 12 Pro Max. Now, although it has new tech and enhancement, it's still more of the same and nothing too game-changing or innovative. I'm definitely glad that I bought it though, and I do love the return to the square edge design. And I also especially love the Pacific blue color, and I'm glad that I finally have the premium blue phone from Apple that I've always wanted. But if those aren't reasons that you care about, you might be better going with one of the more cheaper iPhone 12 models if you're in the market for a new Apple phone. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this unboxing and review. Please support this channel by clicking the like button if you found this video enjoyable. Please also subscribe and ring that bell icon so you can get notified when I post new content. Until next time, see ya.